Want to know why IB chemistry students fail to achieve the grades 6 and 7 in IB chemistry HL required to get into medicine? Give me 5 minutes and I will walk you through the top 5 mistakes IB students aspiring to medicine and their parents are making so they end up only achieving poor grades in IB chemistry and compromising their chances to access their dream medical careers. And as a gift for you watching this video, drop me a line below and I will send you my guide, 5 things students need to confidently ace IB chemistry so that you can get those things in place on time to avoid poor grades in IB chemistry that might get them out of the game for medicine and medical careers of their dreams. For those who don't know me, my name is Dr. Cristina Gherasim, and I'm the owner of acechemistrytutoring.com, where I help high achievers ace chemistry classes and exams so they can get accepted into top pre-med or medicine colleges and universities and access their dream medical careers. So to start with, one of the most encountered mistake. The first mistake I see parents and students are doing is that they are underestimating IB chemistry. To give you some examples to understand what I'm talking about, two of my students in ACE Chemistry Accelerator program in IB Chemistry, Isabella, she got an A star in IGCSE Chemistry, and when she started IB Chemistry, she struggled a lot. Her grades were around 4 and 5. We started working together and she got back to the 7 because she wants to study and therefore a top grade was very important for her. Another example is Melissa, another brilliant IB chemistry student. She was taking previously the MIP program and she, of course, had a higher grade. She was very smart and very capable and started IB chemistry HL with grades around 3. So at that one point, the mom got really scared and reached out to me. We started working together, and her grades were back to 7. So why did this brilliant student struggle when they start IB chemistry? That's because IGCSE was easy. MIP is even more basic. So it's extremely basic. So this program even don't prepare students for the IBHL. So the IB chemistry HL is a very steep jump to a very high level, very serious, sometimes college level chemistry content. On top of that, the IB course and exam are very rigorous and require a deep understanding and mastery of both concepts and problem solving. That's why even A-star IGCSE students struggle in IB chemistry. They fall behind and get a hard time to catch up. And if they don't get help on time, miss on the good grades. So not getting help on time can get them totally out of the race for 7 and 6. They need to apply for medicine. Another problem I see students and parents are doing, I see that they are only relying on school teachers. I have this discussion with every parent when they enroll in my ACE Chemistry Accelerator program. And I know this is a hard pill to swallow for you because you as a parent are paying a lot of money for international schools and you expect that your child will get everything they need in school to succeed and get those top grades. But the reality is that most of the students I see in my ACE Chemistry Accelerator show very little understanding, knowledge, and exercise mastery after school lessons. So I need to reteach their content, the theory and the exercising again after they spend a lot of hours in school and they didn't get it. Discussing with the students, I see that they complain that the school teachers are teaching very fast to keep up with the planning of the school. And they also don't work on the exercises and expect students to magically figure out how to work on the exercises on their own, which is totally unrealistic. Students cannot figure out how to work on these complicated exercises on their own. They need some guidance and help. Someone need to show them how to work on the exercises and to clarify their doubts because the content is very advanced and they obviously have a lot of questions. And here we come to the next point. There is no personalized help in school because the classes are really big. Teachers don't have time to explain everyone to get everything clear. And on top of that, students are so confused, they don't even know what they don't know. So they don't even ask the right questions to get clarification. So in this way, they just accumulate a lot of knowledge gaps and they build on each other because chemistry is a very difficult subject because everything builds on each other. So if you miss some content, have gaps in the knowledge in the fundamental content, then this will make a very weak foundation for the next topic. So the problems will just become bigger. So bottom line, school teachers move fast through the content to keep up with the school planning, no matter students don't get it. So the reality shows that they don't get everything they need in school. Another mistake I see parents and students are doing, they are waiting. When the class starts, they are waiting a lot to see how it goes and maybe things will get better. Maybe students are having a hard time in the beginning, but they will manage to get back on track. As I already explained, having knowledge gaps makes the things that come after that even less understandable. And because the content is very advanced and builds on previous knowledge, and IB requires students to master it to the tiniest detail, that becomes a really big problem, waiting and keeping accumulating knowledge gaps. Because new concepts are added every day and students are moving at a fast pace to the content, and they have also to get to the exercises, and this takes a lot of time. So there is no time to catch up with knowledge gaps with the new content and also do well in tests. So this is how poor grades and knowledge gaps pile up, which compromise their grade record for medicine. So students see that they cannot stop this snowball effect of low grades accumulated, that get stressed, they lose confidence, and they see that it's getting a little bit hard to imagine they will get into medicine where they want to be. Another mistake, I see students think that they will manage to do it alone, so they don't ask for help. And they think that free resources is everything they need. This is a big problem because everyone thinks that there is just one resource they miss and will make everything very clear and they will magically get the 7. And if free stuff was enough for 6 and 7, then every student will have 6 and 7 because there are millions of free resources everywhere, YouTube videos and millions of free resources, but yet a lot of students just achieve poor grades. So free resources are not really helping, and students are just wasting their time watching tons of YouTube videos to see that they are just in the same place. They still cannot work on the exercises. They still get poor grades on the test. They're better use this time for extracurricular activities or for sports or for friends because they also have to have a social life at this age. So wasting their time, free resources is just not going to help. Regarding the fact that the students want to do it alone, they don't ask for help, there is something that some students are doing because they feel that they are weak if they ask for help. And they maybe have heard that they need to work harder, which is not true. They just lose a lot of time. Their grades are getting worse. And in the end, everything the admission committee will see are their grades, their final grades. Nobody will see if you get their grade with help or not. So there are no prizes for working a lot, for struggling a lot to just achieve low grades, which in the end won't get them into medicine or veterinary or dentistry or whatever prestigious university they want to get into. So bottom line, the IB program is very hard. So it became actually the norm to get expert help in IB chemistry, the same as in A levels. So students who want to get the top grades for medicines actually get help all throughout the IB chemistry program. So the ones who want to go into medicine work outside school with a good tutor from very beginning of the IB program. Another mistake I see parents and students are doing are that they are getting the wrong help. To give you an example, I have a lot of students like Serena, Yuvraj, Anaya. You can see their success stories on testimonials page on my website. They joined after they try other tutors and it didn't work for them. So the problem with that is that wasting time with tutors without getting result is actually making them accumulating more and more gaps. And by the time they reached to me to get help, they were already accumulating a lot of gaps. The time was shorter until the exam, and therefore they need to work harder to catch up with everything they actually didn't master with the help of those tutors. So the mistake is that they just set up for every cheap tutor they can find because they think that every tutor is the same and every tutor can help their child the same. They pick the cheapest tutor, think that it will work out. And as expect, as this is actually detrimental to the student because they have a poorer experience and also lose a lot of precious time. After that, they need to work a lot more and get more stressed. So poor tutors cannot really help because they don't have the right guidance. Therefore, if you want to really help your child, get expert help, look for a tutor who actually has the credential to teach your child and has a proven track record of delivering the result you are looking for your child. Otherwise, that's just a big waste of time for students and unnecessary waste of money for parents to just pick any tutor which won't help. Thank you for watching, and as promised, as a gift for watching this video, drop me a line below this video. I will send you my guide, 5 things high achievers need to confidently ace IB chemistry, so you know how can you avoid all these mistakes so that your team can get the grade for they need for getting into medicine, veterinary, dentistry, pharmacy, or in the top university of their dreams.